Hey cycling community, this is Steve Grusis, the Cycling Greek. It is a little after 6 a.m. Tuesday morning, and I'm just finishing my initial pull for this ride, the gut-busting Dam Hill ride. From my performance this past Saturday at the state championships and my warm-up this morning, I was feeling close to amped. I figured I was going to do a lot of attacking. Then reality sunk in when the monsters of the Midway showed up, and they looked like they weren't taking any prisoners. Once we got down to the main road, we were cruising consistently in the mid to upper 20s. Everything was pretty smooth and consistent until I came off my next pull. As soon as I finish, the big kahuna comes through with his forearms on his handlebar tops, going about 3 to 4 miles faster than I am. As I'm looking for how soon I can integrate back into the pace line, I look ahead and see that the big kahuna has finished his pull. Then I see another rider pull off quickly in front of him. And that's Big Dan. Now, the rider that took over for Dan is Smokin' Joe, and Smokin' Joe is fast. I still was unprotected. There was a gap to that last rider, then Joe lit it up, and this old guy was dropped. No way these old legs can jump on the big kahuna's wheels. It was just me and Big Dan now. Big Dan gave me everything he had on his pole to get me close enough so I can make that final connection to the group. After I connect with this group, I look around and see that this group's about half the size that I think it should be. The other half is up ahead. We're off the back, and we're now chasers. But not everybody had the same idea on how to chase. There was a lot of attacking and counterattacking. Sometimes we worked together, and sometimes we didn't. Nothing wrong with that on these rides. Just telling you how it is, not how it should be. How it should be is up to the individual rider. We all have different things that we want to accomplish on these rides. After the KOM, we do a turnaround and have a quick rolling regroup. Although today, it was not so quick. I hate lollygagging. That makes you a lollygagger. I then went to the front, increased the speed to get the group going. After about 15 seconds, I turned around and saw that they weren't with me. After about a mile, they came by and I integrated into the group. Since this is episode 7 of a journey in weight loss and bike racing, I gotta get some shout outs to Dan. Yesterday, Dan did an unscheduled 20-minute time trial test and came out 10 watts faster than last time. So that's 80 watts increase since we started together in November. Not only that, I can tell a difference on how he's riding these rides compared to how he rode a couple months ago. His improvement thus far is remarkable. And not only that, when we crossed paths warming up today, as he was approaching, he looked like another rider on our team. What I'm going to have to do is find a before picture of him in his team uniform, take another picture of him in his uniform, and show you in another episode. Back to the action. Dan and I, along with most of the others, have made it over the quarry climb. With the rest of us at 30 miles an hour, the glass man surges ahead. The big kahuna, tired of me sucking his wheel, has me pull the group up to him. We spend the rest of the time as we approach the Pre-Willow climb doing 28 plus. Once we get to that climb, the glass man surges away again. We had a little delay with traffic, and then I was slow getting on the throttle to connect with the group. So now I'm basically just chasing. The glass man seems to have spent all his bananas and he's fallen back. Actually, he's fallen to the back of my wheel. Big Dan, on the other hand, is still with the group. Not an easy feat to do with this group, especially at 260 pounds. Told you, he's a much improved rider. After a TT-like chase for about a mile, the glass man comes around with about 500 meters to go to give me a lead out. I couldn't sprint around him. At least I stayed with him. It is. Yeah. 6:43. Man, good job. You went off with Alex on his surge. I couldn't stay with that for a bit. And then, thank you for the help on getting me back to that little pack that was there. Okay, I got the camera going here.
On the way out. On the way out, man, that guy Joe.
Jove.
Dude,
I think it is.
So fast.
Yeah. He took second on the climb. Alex first, Tom third. Oh,
I was stoked. I was just stoked that I was able to kind of hang on Willow Hill. Just got on behind Corey and
Not only that, so
hung tight.
when you helped get me back up to the pack, were you on my wheel and you got to the pack too?
I blew up.
Okay.
Yeah, I did like, it was all I had for about a minute just to try to catch.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're gonna go burn some fat now.
Do it. Yeah, we gotta
Go
do
for it. Go for it. There's nice endurance pace. That sounds good.
Oh!
I tell you, I had a lot of confidence coming into this because of the race. Warm-up went well. Thought I was going to do some attacking. And the monsters of the Midway showed up. That was a hella good ride, hella fast. Okay, time to get to work. Comment, like, subscribe. The Cycling Greek.